What's up guys, I am digging this blonde wig because usually blonde looks really funny on me, but this blonde wig, I am digging it. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to recreate this mermaid. I decided this year that I wanted to do quite a few tutorials where they are really achievable, that anybody could really try them out. I love to body paint, but I do know most of the time the body paints I do kind of hard to recreate. And on top of that, most people will have costumes on. Nobody's going to body paint their clothing on. So this look is super achievable and you can wear it with any type of costume. This right now I'm wearing two shells that I got at Dollar Tree and I ended up using my gold makeup to paint it gold. It's a really pretty easy mermaid and it looks really nice with the blonde wig because I know that like gold tends to complement like blonde hair. This crown, the headband, the seashells, and then the little gold accents that you see, got them each for $1 at Dollar Tree. So if you guys want to see a mermaid crown tutorial, you need to make some noise. You need to let me know down in the comments or with thumbs up that you want to see it. If enough people say they want to see it, I will definitely upload a tutorial on how I did this, but literally it cost me $3 and it's gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and now let's begin.
The first thing I did was apply my foundation. Now you don't have to do this, you might want to save it after you've applied the eyeshadow. I just get really excited when I clean my beauty blender and I can't wait to use it, and that's exactly what happened. You want to apply a full coverage foundation so you have flawless skin for the look. I used the Makeup Forever HD stick in Y325. As my eyeshadow base, I'm using a black grease paint from my Makeup Forever Flash palette. Now this look is heavily inspired by a fashion show, Meyer's Spring Fashion Show from 2010, where Alex Box did the makeup. This beautiful gold look, totally inspired by that. So I just blend that eyeshadow up into the crease and then I bring it out on the edges of the eye to create a sharp line. Around the tear duct, I apply a gold grease paint, which is also in my Makeup Forever Flash palette. You don't have to use grease paints. I'm using them because they're highly pigmented. You can use eyeshadows if you want to. Now take a dark gold eyeshadow and apply that into the crease and blend it up toward the brow bone. I also apply that dark gold eyeshadow to the side of the face. So I use it as the contour highlight color, then I bring it up toward my temple and then fade it out toward the forehead. The color you use is totally optional, but using an eyeshadow makes it so much easier to do. You bring it down toward the side of your neck as well. And then you're going to take a bronzer and you're going to use it to further contour the cheekbones. You want something darker there so it really defines that area, and then you just kind of blend it in with the darker gold eyeshadow so it's not just a harsh bronze line. I used a little bit of the bronzer to contour the top of my nose as well. I wanted to add a little bit of color so it wouldn't just be gold, so I used a sea green eyeshadow to do this from NYX. I just apply that eyeshadow along the lower lash line and then fade it out the closer it gets toward the end of my eye. Now you're going to get yourself some golden flakes. I'm using spirit gum to adhere the flakes to my skin. I was going to use eyelash glue at first, but it's such a pain in the butt to remove. I'd rather remove spirit gum. Whether you're using spirit gum or eyelash glue, you want to wait for it either way to dry up a little bit, and then you apply the flakes on top of that. I got these flakes from Michael's craft store. It was a silver and gold packet. I wanted just gold, but they didn't have that. I want to say something though. These aren't cosmetic grade flakes. What I mean by that is if it's not cosmetic, you run the risk of cutting your eye. Cosmetic grade glitters and flakes are made so that you don't run the risk of cutting your eyeball if something falls in it, but I didn't have any and I wasn't wearing this for a long time. So just remember, that's a risk you take when you're not using cosmetic grade glitter or flakes. You run the risk of getting an eye abrasion because crafting glitters and flakes are a little sharper than the cosmetic kind. So if that gets into your eye and you blink enough, or it just gets into your eye the wrong way, you can accidentally cut the eye. So just remember that. Onto the stuff that adds that Midas touch. I'm using Graftobian's metallic powder, wetting it and then using it to apply it to my ears, around the side of my face, down my neck. When it has that liquid inside of it, it is so pigmented. It looks so beautiful. So if you can get yourself this powder, get it. Or if you can just get a really pigmented gold eyeshadow and then wet it a bit, that's going to help it look even more pigmented and shiny. So you might want to try that out, but it looks beautiful. I love the way that it shined and just looked so much that I decided to put it around my tear ducts, where I applied that gold grease paint, and then I applied a little bit of that on the bridge of my nose. On top of the lips, I just applied my foundation, and then I applied some of that gold pigment to the center of the lips and used my finger to blend it out. So your head looks cohesive with your body. You want to apply some of the gold eyeshadow down along the side of your neck and down towards your shoulders. It just depends how much skin is showing, but you really just want to blend that downward if you've got your shoulders showing. To fill in my eyebrows, I used my bronzer. I wanted there to be a bronze glow to the brows, and that's why I did that. Now those green seaweed things. I actually got this floral arrangement from Michael's, and I cut it up so I would have a few pieces that I could stick onto the body. So I just stick the top of it onto the body using spirit gum. Again, you gotta wait for the spirit gum to dry up a little so that it's tacky, and then you apply these seaweed looking pieces on top of your skin. Now's the time I actually applied my mascara and false lashes. I like to save that for last because false lashes tend to irritate my eye. They start to turn red pretty quickly after applying them, so I just save it toward the end of filming, and then I just threw on my blonde wig and crown. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's such an easy, beautiful mermaid. So I hope it inspires some of you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for sure on I Wanted to See One video and my other channel, Geek Up, with a joint tutorial. I will see you guys, like I said. Take care. Bye.